Morning, Tashu. Tashu, can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. We are going to solve question number 59. So please read that question one time. Page number 3.163. Good morning, Abhurva. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, sir.
We are going to solve question number 59. Please go through that question.
Sir, when it is said that he brings 2 lakhs as premium, sir, so the premium and the capital is used as same over here. Because when the partner comes, he brings the capital, no?
It is given, capital amount is given in the next sentence. C brings 6 lakh as his capital. And he brings 2 lakh as a premium out of his share of 2 lakh 40. 2 lakh 40,000 is his share of goodwill, but he is not able to bring the full money. He is bringing 2 lakh only. So 40,000 he is not able to bring. So for 2 lakhs, the entry will be when he is bringing the premium what Jalan we are passing, and for the 40,000 his current account we will debit. Okay, completely read that question. Okay, once again we can read the question. Question number 59. A and B are partners in a firm, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. On 31st March 2020, their balance sheet was as under. Liability side, creditors, outstanding expenses, general reserve, then capital account of A and B. And in the asset side, bank, investments, debtors, stock, premises, advertisement, suspense account. Advertisement suspense account is an example of accumulated loss. And one general reserve is given on the liability side. This will be accumulated profits. Question will be silent about the treatment of accumulated profits and losses So what are the journal entries we studied? The same entry we need to pass. Then paragraph, on the above dates, C is admitted as a partner for 3/7 share, which he takes 2/7 from A, 1/7 from B. So there is no need of calculating the sacrificing ratio. This A, which he takes 2/7 from A, 1/7 from B. Denominator same. That is why we can learn that sacrifice ratio will be 2:1. This only numerator. Only the statement only we have to write. Sacrifice ratio will be 2:1 because he takes 2/7 from A and 1/7 from B. That is statement is enough. He brings rupees 2 lakh as a premium out of his share of 2 lakh 40. 2,40,000 is his total share of goodwill, but he is not able to bring the full amount. He is bringing only 2 lakh, then 2 lakhs. We will pass the journal entry. When the premium is bringing, what is the journal entry? In that way, we will follow. And for the 40,000, if he is not bringing the premium, what is the journal entry we are writing? That method we have to follow. So the second and the third method we are following here. Then following terms are agreed upon. Premises be depreciated by 10%. Asset is decreasing. So this will come in the revaluation account debit side. Second one, accrued income, rupees 15,000 is to be taken into account. Accrued income. In the old balance sheet, accrued income is not there. So they are telling us in the new balance sheet, accrued income we have to consider, we have to take. Accrued income is an example of asset. So this is the unrecorded asset. Which side of the revaluation account we are recording this unrecorded asset? On the credit side. Then third adjustment, investment are to be increased by 2 lakh. Stock is to be increased to 2 lakh. So here, regarding the investment, it is telling us increased by. Increased by 2 lakh. And for the stock, the term is used. Stock is increased to. This is by and to. Separate meaning is there. If increased by 2 lakh is given, 2 lakh will be the profit. To find out the new amount of in that assets, new amount of premises, what is the old value plus this one? Then only we are getting the new value. Increased by means 2 lakh is increasing. New value is not 2 lakh. What is the old value of investment? Investment it is. Investment are to be increased by 2 lakh. What is the value of investment? 1,50,000 is the old value. Okay, 1,50,000 is the old value. So 2 lakh is increasing. This means 3,50,000 will be the new value. New value of investment will be 3,50,000. When we are preparing a new balance sheet after the admission, this is the value of investment. 3,50,000 will be the value of investments. Here the profit is this is 2 lakh. 2 lakh will be the profit. Then regarding the stock, the term is used to. This term's meaning is stock which is given in the balance sheet. It is 1,50,000. In the old balance sheet, the value of stock is 1,50,000. According to this term, increased to 2 lakh. The new value will be 2 lakh. Okay, the new value will be. So after the value is increased, the value will be 2 lakh. So 2 lakh we will show in the balance sheet. Here 3,50,000 we are showing in the balance sheet. But 3,50,000 is not given. Increased by 2 is given. Then here 2 lakh we are showing the balance sheet, and how much increase is there? Increase is only 50,000 only. So this is 50,000 we are taking in the revaluation account. And here 2 lakh we are taking in the revaluation account. So you have to understand what is the meaning of buy and to. Okay, buy is given, that will be the profit. 2 is given, then this will be the new value of assets, and the difference will be the profit or loss. Did you understand this one? So in the question, please underline that buy and to. Investment are to be increased by, then stock is to be increased to. So the meaning of buy and to, if you want to note, you can note it. Okay. Then we are moving to next treatment. A liability of rupees 10,000 included in creditors is not likely to arise. One creditor is given in the balance sheet, and they are telling that in that creditors, 10,000. Fourth point, a 10,000 is not likely to arise out of the creditors. 10,000 value, there is no need to give up. So this will be gain for the business because the creditors are decreasing. This will come in the credit side of the revaluation account, and this both also will come in the credit side. This is 2 lakh and this 50,000 both will come in the revaluation account credit side because value of asset is increasing, and the fourth adjustment, value of liability decreasing. This will come on the credit side of revaluation accounts. Then fifth point, there is an unrecorded asset worth rupees 50,000. Unrecorded assets. We can think this way. In the old balance sheet, value was 0, and now the value is 50,000. So value of asset is increasing. So unrecorded asset will be gain for the business. This also will come on the credit side of revaluation accounts. Then paragraph, prepare revaluation accounts, capital accounts, and the opening balance sheets. Also calculate a new profit sharing ratio. To calculate a new profit sharing ratio, all the ratio is given 3:2. Then the name of the partners A and B. A is new share will be. In this question, the calculation of new ratio is very simple. This is the order ratio 3/5, and in the beginning we read that 2/7 A is giving. So how much he is giving, we can minus it. And then B is the new share. This order share is 2/5 minus 1/7. And the new partners share is a 3/7. Other partners we got out of 35. So this also we have to make out of 35. So we are multiplying with the 5. So 15/35. Then 11:9:15. Okay, and this will be the new ratio. And regarding the sacrifice ratio, you need to write that statement. So we are starting to solve the question. Okay, new ratio, you understood now how to find out. So leave some space for the new ratio. After that, sacrifice ratio of A and B. Sacrifice ratio of A and B is equal to 2:1. Sacrifice ratio of A and B is equal to 2:1. as new partner takes 2/7 and 1/7 2/7 and 1/7 from the old partners. Then we are going to make a revaluation accounts. All of you make a column for that. Revaluation accounts. Okay, in the revaluation account, please take these figures. There 1 to 5 transactions are given after the balance sheet. That transactions we are taking. First one, premises will be decreased by 10%. Take this on the debit side. Debit side, right? Two premises, amount 80,000. 10% of 8 lakh. Two premises, 80,000. Then second adjustment, this everything I explained one time. Second adjustment, accrued income 15,000. So here in the credit side you can write by accrued income. 15,000. By accrued income 15,000. Then third adjustment, investment by investment in the credit side by investment that I explained in the beginning. 2 lakh will be the profit. We are taking 2 lakh. Then buy stock. Here you write buy stock. Amount is 50,000. Amount is 50,000. Then next item, fourth item, buy creditors. In the credit side, buy creditors 10,000. 10,000. Then fifth one, there is an unrecorded asset worth rupees 50,000. Here writing by unrecorded assets. Amount of 50,000. So our revaluation account to be completed. Take the total and find out the difference.
Three lakh 25,000.
Yes, 3,25,000. So 2,45,000 that we will get. 2,45,000. This is the profit. You can write as a last figure. old ratio was 3:2. So in that ratio, you have to distribute it 3:2. And here the writing will be to profit transferred to capital or to profit on revaluation. Okay, to profit on revaluation. Profit on revaluation. This distribution is correct. 1,95,000 and 1,30,000. I think it is wrong. So 3,25,000. Now is it correct now? You use your calculator and tell me. Tashu Sinha, this distribution is correct or not? Tashu, can you hear me? How much I will get? Ambika. Akriti Misra. So no one is in the live. Anyone?
Sir. Sir,
Yes, yes. Who is saying?
Sir Prasannata.
Okay.
Sir, A will get 1,47,000 and B will get 98,000.
Okay, thank you. Then we are going to capital accounts. All of you make a column for capital. Capital account, 3 column is required. 3 column means 3 amount column is required on both the sides. Name also we can give in amount column. This is the A's column, B's column, C. Capital accounts. First of all, write the opening balance. Writing will be by balance brought down in capital accounts. By balance brought down. Only A and B only will have the amounts. We can write that from the balance sheet. Amount is a 6 lakh and a 4 lakh. Next item, new partner is bringing the money. Before passing the buy bank or buy cash, we have to see that in the old balance sheet, what is given. Some balance sheet we can see only cash and some balance sheet we can see bank. In this question, bank is given. So we can assume that almost all the transactions they are dealing with the bank only. They are not dealing any cash in the office. So in the old balance sheet, the bank is given. That is why the new partner also, his capital will be bringing into the bank only. So by bank. This is his capital amount and he is bringing 6 lakh rupees as his capital. It is given after the balance sheet. Now, next entry will be for the goodwill. Question is saying that the total goodwill of his is 2 lakh 40, but he is bringing only 2 lakh only. So here, by premium for goodwill, this is for 2 lakh. Then by C's current account, this is for 40,000. Then 2 lakh we have to distribute in sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio was a 2:1 that we written in the beginning of the question. So 2 lakh rupees in 2:1 ratio. 2 lakh rupees in 2:1 ratio. How much will come? Some fractions will come. Decimal point will come. Two lakh divided by 3. So this partner will get 66,667. We will round off it. And the first partner will get 1,33,333. This will be distributed 2 lakh. And the total his goodwill is of 2 lakh 40. So 40,000 there he is not bringing, that is fine. Through the current account we are adjusting. Then 40,000 when you are distributing, here 13,000 333. And here 26,667. This both will be for the goodwill. This is the second method of goodwill. First method is when he paid privately. Second method, he is bringing the premium. And the third one, he is unable to bring the premium. So here, when he is unable to bring the premium 40,000 through the current account we are adjusting, and when he is bringing the premium, two entries are there. In that second entry is coming here. Premium for goodwill account debited to old Barnesi capital accounts in sacrifice ratio. So goodwill entry is over. Now revaluation is the result. Revaluation this much is coming. Profit is coming, and the revaluation account it is coming debit side. In the capital account, it will come in the opposite side by revaluation. $1,47,000. Then 98,000. Now, one general reserve is given in the question. That will come this side. This is the treatment of accumulated profit. Treatment accumulated profits by general reserve. According to old ratio. Old ratio is 3:2. Then 1,50,000 when we are adjusting. $90,000 and $60,000. $90,000 and $60,000. Then one advertisement expenditure is given. You see the balance sheet assessed last item. This is example of accumulated loss. This will come this side. Advertisement expenditure. Amount is of 45. 27. 18,000. Regarding the capital account, everything is completed. Take the total and the balance. Capital account totally you have to do and find out the balance here. Okay, here you get the balance. Two balance carried out.
Sir, 9,97,000.
Okay, 1 second. How much A's balance is coming? 9,70,000. 9,70,000 is the balance amount and not the total.
The total amount is 9,97,000.
9,97,000, no?
Yes, sir. Total amount.
Okay, 9,97,000.
Yes, sir.
And when we are subtracting 27, we will get to 9 lakh 70 as the balance. Now this is total. How much B is the total? Six lakh 38,000 is the total of B. C is the same amount 6 lakh. So we are getting this much balance. Now we are going to balance sheet. Make a balance sheet. Heading will be balance sheet after admission. For making the new balance sheet, old balance sheet which is given in the question will be the base. Okay. For making the new balance sheet, always refer the old balance sheet. Okay, old balance sheet. Firstly, we can start from the asset side. In the old balance sheet, the bank is given 30,000. Then this amount is changing because the new partner bringing this much money, 6 lakh rupees as his capital. So 30,000 plus 6 lakh. And one more thing, premium he brought a 2 lakh. All the amount we are adding together. Then we will get 8 lakh 30,000. 8 lakh 30,000. Then second item, investment. Investment, the balance sheet it is 1 lakh 50. And we read in the question, increased by 2 lakh. So 2 lakh we are adding. Will be coming out the column. Then next item is debt days. In this question, nothing is saying about the debt days, so the figure is not changing. So all the figure is coming, that is 1 lakh 25. One lakh 25. Next item, stock. On the balance sheet, the amount is 1 lakh 50. 50,000. So 2 lakh will come out of all. Next item, premises. Premises. Value is 8 lakh. Value premises was decreasing by 10%. So minus 10% of this is 80,000. Next item in the asset side is the advertisement expenses. We have written 2 advertisement expenses. It is cancelled. Advertisement expense was a debited item. When we are writing here 2, it is a cancelled. So this will not appear in the new balance sheet. And one more thing will come. This one. By C's current account, we debited that 40,000. It is existing in the books of accounts. So here, C's current account. That is 40,000. Now our asset side is over. Sorry, one unrecorded asset is there, and see the adjustment there. Accrued income. I forgot to take that one. Accrued income will come. Then one more item is there. Unrecorded assets. Accrued income is, this is already taken in the revaluation accounts. That is a 15,000. 15,000. Then unrecorded asset, that is a 50,000. So our asset side is completed now. Then in the liability side, creditors. Creditors, I think one adjustment was there. 10,000 we have to subtract. 1,20,000 minus 10,000. This is 10,000. It is given in the revaluation. 1,10,000. Outstanding expenses, there is no changes. It will come. Then in the next page, only capital account is coming. You can write a capital account of ABC. Okay, then our balance sheet will be over. Okay, our balance sheet is also over. Actually, for solving these questions, 25 minutes is enough. We took more than that because I explained these questions 2-3 times, and while writing, I told how this amount is coming. Because of that, we took this much time. So after studying, you can also solve these questions by 25 minutes. And accounts you cannot study by reading. You have to write and study. The questions which I am giving, that you have to solve, that only you will get. Okay, so this is over. And our time also over. So out of 38 today, only 19 students only present. Half of the students is absent. Okay, let us wind up. This is okay. Any doubt is there?
No, sir.
Can you see the last amount which is written here? Yes. Okay, so we are closing our class. Thanks to everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Study regularly. Okay.